How you doing, Mr. Noory? Albert from Brownsville. Been listening to you for about 12 years already. So I'm
Thank you, Albert.
One of your, I guess the shows that really interest me also are the ones that you have with David Paulides and the
Missing people. Oh, yes. That's scary.
Could you give any kind of update on that? And I was talking to a gentleman here saying that he had heard, and I had never heard this on your show, but something about underground tunnels in a lot of the areas where this happens. So
something strange going in. Paulides, it has scared him so much, he will not reveal exactly how he feels or what he thinks might be going on. We talked about serial killers in our park systems, all kinds of strange things. He doesn't think it's that, believe it or not. He thinks maybe it has happened, of course, but there's something else. These are cases, for some of you who might not be familiar with this, where people are camping or they're out there in the park systems, and you turn your head and they're gone. They're just gone. Little kids. There was a little boy, you talked about that, the child disappeared, was right there with his family. They said they turned their head and he was gone. He was found months later, of course not alive, on the top of a mountain. What little kid could climb up to the top of a mountain like that? A year later, they found his clothes neatly tucked with his tennis shoes put on top of his t-shirt. That looked like that they had been stored in a closet for a year. There's no weathering on it at all. You put clothes and your shoes out there in the wild for 1 year, you're going to have rain, dirt, everything. Pristine, brand new. It's one of the weirdest stories I think I've ever had. Yes.
Hey George, how's it going? My name is Diego. I'm here from Edinburg.
Hi.
I don't listen to Coast to Coast, but I'm a big fan of your stuff from Ancient Aliens.
Yeah. Well, you have to start listening to Coast. Well, we're shackling you with Hillary's sister back there.
I will. Just two questions that I had. How much of a believer are you in the ancient astronaut theory? And what do you think about all these pyramids that are popping up in Spain, Bosnia, China, Japan, all over the place now? When we were growing up, they told us that pyramids were only in
Egypt
and Mexico.
Yeah.
So now, what do you think about all these other pyramids that are popping up all over the place?
As Michael Cremo has said, and he's the expert on past civilizations, we are much older than people think, much older. He thinks we're 100 million years old compared to 20,000 years old or 30,000 years old. We've had past civilizations on this planet. Something has happened. They've been eradicated. Any proof of where they are or who they were is gone. And the planet just keeps going and regenerating itself. They say skyscrapers, if you leave them alone, within 10,000 years, they'd be down to rubble. The glass, the steel would just fall apart. There'd be nothing left. In terms of the ancient alien theory, I believe with what the late Zecharia Sitchin has proposed, and that is extraterrestrials came to this planet, manipulated the beings, whatever they might have been on this planet at the time, whether they were apes or Neanderthals, and genetically altered them, and here we are today. I think if you read Genesis over again, the Bible, and think about it in terms of extraterrestrial visitation, not just angels, it starts to make even more sense to you. We've been visited, we continue to be visited, and that's just the way it is.